Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai. Martinez stood his ground strongly. And he thumps it clear.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Vinicius Junior clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Vinicius Junior. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Maldini. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass is just off target. And that Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He might be in. It's Griezmann! And he hits the net. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Bayer Leverkusen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
The attendance for this
That's going to go a long way.
71,649.
Costa Curta. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he spark a counter here? Griezmann. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Griezmann! And that would have been game, set and match.
Griezmann really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 4.
Rafinha attempts a clearance, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Cristiano Ronaldo.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Coming on to replace
Haaland
him
getting the
is
call here in what
number
can be
21,
interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Koundé looking for the runner. Griezmann.
Bayer Leverkusen can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Stood up well to him there. Messi.
There will be 3
And the number on the
minutes
board
added time.
is 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri with the clearance. Costa Curta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced...